Okay, Isaiah 42. Here's my servant, my chosen one, in whom my soul delights. I will put my spirit upon him, and he will bring justice to the nations. I will keep you and appoint you to be a covenant for the people, and a light to the nations, to open the eyes of the blind. So, this is a prophecy about Jesus. Here's my servant. And one of the things the Messiah would do is to open the eyes of the blind. And this is one of the signs by which we can know who is the Messiah. Would you guys agree with that? He's so if it's very clear, if Jesus had never given sight to the blind, then Jesus would not be the Messiah. This is how we identify who the Messiah is. If anyone had caused someone else to become blind, then that would disqualify that person from being the Messiah. And did Jesus cure any blind people of physical blindness? How do we know that it's talking about physical blindness and not so spiritual blindness? Is that Jesus actually cured two blind people in this passage in Matthew. He heals the blind and the mute. There were two blind men who followed him, crying out, "Please have mercy on us, Son of David." And then he said, "See that no one finds out about this." But they went around and spread the news about him throughout the land. So they said, "We were blind and Jesus cured us." This is how the people knew that Jesus was the Messiah, because they knew that Isaiah had already prophesied that the Messiah would come and give sight to the blind. Why is this so important? Why is this one of the most important verses in the Bible? Well, it's because if you guys don't already know this, it's in the book of Acts. I don't know which verse it is, stupid verse it is. Saul got up from the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he could not see a thing. What does this footnote say? B, literally, he could see nothing. He could see no one. He couldn't see. If Jesus blinded Paul, it disqualifies Jesus from being the Messiah. Why? Because the Messiah was prophesied to give sight to the blind, not the other way around. Do you even read your Bibles? How did you not notice this? He couldn't see anything with his eyes, couldn't see a thing. Which is it? You're going to reject Isaiah or are you going to reject Paul? Because Paul said Jesus blinded him.